Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. We are back again, and today's topic is about time management techniques. But of course, before we dive into our topic, for those of you who don't know me, I came from working long hours, from 60 to 72 hours a week, burned out. I'm a breadwinner as well, so that's why I have to work. I feel obligated to work. But anyway, for many years of working, but still in the same situation of living paycheck to paycheck. I realized that if I don't do something year from 30 years from now, nothing is going to change into my situation. So I prayed to God and looking for some opportunities that I can do at home to supplement my daily needs. And then after a couple months, this is where God bring me into this journey, dive into the online world and starting my own digital business. And I am so grateful to have this global digital business. Imagine, from no business background, no computer background, not social media expert, and very very shy, and to own this and to be here in front of you talking into this camera and sharing about how amazing this business. So if I can do it, you guys can do as well. It's just a matter of how bad you want to change your situation. By the way, my name is Rosalind. I am a digital business owner and a mentor, and today I am gonna give a chance to my business partners, then we can dive into our topic. Hi, Sis Teresa. Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Sis Rosin. Yes, I'm all right. And yes, like I said, when we have the storm last night, kind of scary. So thanks God, everything is is clear.
We're safe and
But we're
everything
still,
is here.
yeah, we're still gonna be expecting, but we don't know how much. But it's natural for winter time, snow or sleet. But it's, in a way, happy Sunday, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Um, like like Sis Roslyn, we're working long hours. Like sometimes for me, when I work a few years ago when with my other job, because when I'm trying to pay off my mortgage, so I'm working 16 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, sometimes like three times a week. So like living paycheck to paycheck, and still not enough. So I'm kind of like thinking about having another extreme income. So when this opportunity came along, you know it's it's uh it's a good opportunity to start if you're looking for a side hustle. And yes, like, even though we're not I don't have a business experience and computer experience, and yes, I'm running an online business. And for you guys, if you're uh can relate our story and our experience, that working long hours or burnout, you can start your own online business. So anyway, those who don't know me yet, my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And today, in our 90-day challenge, we will discuss about common techniques on
Time management.
time. Sorry. Okay, so yes, that's what we're gonna discuss about our time.
Yes, thank you, Sister Teresa. And yeah, we are in the middle of winter. It's not over yet, and there is more coming. Here as well, we just get a couple inches. I don't know, but it wasn't easy driving, from work. But as long as we're safe, that's all the important. For me, as long as I don't care how, like, if I'm driving 5 to 10 miles.
That's
As
I
long
have
as
a
I get
video, and
safe,
and then
I'll be alright.
yes, I took a video yesterday, but I don't have time to like posted it, because when you work 12 hours, you just wanna sleep. So
Yes,
yes,
yes, I totally agree with you. When you come home, it's just exhausting. But yes, the more important, our goal is to be safe. And now we're gonna dive our topic for our audience, our viewers out there who are also in the middle of winter. Stay safe, and don't rush in getting here wherever you're going. The important is you get there safely. So now today we'll be diving about time management techniques, Have you ever felt like 24 hours just isn't enough to get everything done? I think we all ask this, and we all sometimes when our time is not organized. So we realize, what did I plan today? 24 hours isn't that enough. So imagine if you could take control of your time, get more done, and still have time for yourself. So today we were diving into powerful time management techniques to help you work smarter, not harder. So let's start with why time management important. It helps reduce stress and overwhelm. It increases productivity and efficiency. It also allows for better work-life balance. And then Sister Teresa will be sharing us about the common time wasters, and
Wait.
how to overcome them. Go for it, sisters.
Okay, so we have a lot of like just like our like daily, like not daily, but kind of like our sometimes our habit too. So how we can overcome it, So like said, time is precious, but distractions and bad habits steal it without us realizing it. Here's how to control. Example in the social media scrolling. That's one of our distractions, So and then I'm guilty of it, but I'm slowly taking time not to scroll more, because like when as soon as you start scrolling, you don't even have a clue that how many hours or minutes
You don't
pass.
realize time
Don't you
flies.
realize it? So sometimes what you do is like, instead of you okay, when you're home, try to find something that while you're scrolling, that you do something like you're doing exercise. If you use that, like scrolling while you're doing exercise, if you're
Right.
doing exercise or something that you can do at the same time, not social. But for that you have to, if you don't do exercise, use a timer, because that way you know that I'm already, like example, it's 20 minutes. When the timers goes off, get off on it. Don't stop, like when your alarm clock you set up time and you don't want to, you still want to sleep more. So don't shut it off, stop what you're doing, because that's how you're gonna overcome the distractions. Multitasking, and that's our common too in our personal life, our business. Multitasking is not bad in a certain way, doing that. But when you do your business, you have to focus in one task, because the way it's more efficiency when you do one task, because it's like you want to finish the one particular you know things that you want to do, because sometimes when you do you if you do twice or three tasks at the same time, some most of the time you don't finish all of it. So unless it's nice to have that you finish one, and then when you have that time you can finish the second one. So it depends on what you're doing in doing a multitasking. In your personal life, there's a lot, like cleaning while you're cooking, or there's a lot, maybe watching TV and then while cooking, sometimes like you do that, but
Just
they're
yeah.
not really necessary. But when you time with when it comes with business, you have to focus. You cannot do training while scrolling your social media, or you're
Yes,
watching
I
it, and
agree.
then you have to be focused on what, especially in the business. Constant emails and messages. So like I said, we're in social media. We leverage a lot of platform, and how we communicate to our customer and something like that. So we have to, like, the same thing, set a timer and what time you want to do your emailing and messaging. Just set time. That's how you can avoid all these distractions. And saying yes too much. So sometimes, like, or maybe saying no, it's not bad to say no if you, or if that things they won't align your priorities. You can say no. And then sometimes like or something saying yes too much also for that, because it's gonna, you have to set some boundaries, you know. You cannot say yes all the time, even though in your heart, you know, you don't want to do it, but you don't, you worried about your people to get offended that you don't say yes and help them out or whatever they're asking. But you have to think that it will be a result to you, not them. You're gonna be behind to your whatever task you're gonna do. You know, you're not gonna have spend time with your family because you say yes to this person that asking for, even though it's not your priority. So you can, you know, you can set boundaries. Lack of planning. Plan your day the night before and set 3 tasks. So for me, really, it really lot of distraction that when you don't have plan like tomorrow. I always, it's nice to have plan, like you plan tonight for tomorrow what you're gonna do, because as soon as you wake up, you won't, like, you don't waste your time. You know, you already know what to do and get up what you want to and start doing what your plan, what you planned for. So it I also apply to your personal life as a parents. You know, we don't have kids, but for the audience, your parents, you know, planning ahead, it helps you a lot on the next day's activities. Um, Procrastination. Break tasks into small steps and set personal deadlines. So, like, you don't want be like, instead of doing that in small, big, one-time tasks, do it small. You know, it's, and then you can set a deadline. So every task or activities you want to do, give some a time slot. You know, like this is gonna be done, this is gonna be done, because it's nice to have that, because you're, it's like, you know, you always have on your right track to get your task done. And it's less stress, you know, and you cannot delay what, you know, what other task that is that. And there's a thing, and there's a, I read it, there's a rules like 2-minute rules. It says if the task can only takes 2 minutes, just do it, don't wait until tomorrow. So
Yeah.
that's all I can share about it.
Thank you, Sister Reza. That's amazing. I am also working on that, setting a timer, or because like when we scroll, we get distraction. When we do our inquiries, answer at our inquiries, it takes a really time. But of course, that's our goal here, is to help people. But as what you said, always remember for yourself also, so you will have time left for yourself for what's really priority, because that is our purpose of having a business, so we can spend time more for ourselves and family of what truly matters. So thank you so much, and that is a lot to take away, and I'm also guilty. Sometimes I had to really take some timers when reading. Really is, I try to set timers, but then I realize 30 minutes it's nothing, so I
It's
keep
nothing,
going.
yeah.
I keep going. So this is the powerful time management techniques. So first, there is a couple tips here, the couple techniques. The Pomodoro techniques. I think Sister Rasha shared about the Pomodoro techniques already. You're right, Sister Rasha. Um,
I think I skipped that one.
so, so work in focus, like for example, 20 minutes, 25 minutes sessions with 5 minutes break. Like for example, I would set a timer to answering inquiries for 30 minutes, then I will take a 5 minutes break in between, so I don't get overwhelmed. The Eisenhower Matrix, prioritize tasks based on urgence and importance. So when we do our daily tasks, we will look what's the more important in that day, what's the and then you will check, keeping tracks, and that we will check, and then if we cannot finish the whole task that we're doing, as long as we did the most important, that's what's the priority in that day. That is, always also be grateful and be thankful to yourself that you did it, you achieved it. we are not perfect. We're not here to be perfect and do everything we can and stressing it out. What we can do is to be better for yourself and improve each day. It helps, you know. Time blocking, you know, schedule dedicated time slots for important tasks. As what Sister Teresa mentioned, that we really have to set a timers, and also, you know, like to avoid that distractions and learn set the boundaries, you know, and make sure of, right, for example, if we have in ourselves like introduce new hobby, you know, we try to focus that and avoid distractions, you know, but really, you know, sometimes you don't realize it's just the distractions is everywhere in every angle of our life, especially social media, scrolling down here and there. And me, my distraction, if I see the little animal, cute animal singing, joking, the little AI nowadays, people creating this funny video that's such a cute, and that really keeps me going and scrolling down. But of course, I have to work on that. The last is this 20, the 80-20 rule, you know, the Pareto Principle. Focused on the 20% of tasks that creates 80% of results, you know. In our business is what we are doing is we are not promoting any product, but what we are promoting is our lifestyle freedom and our automated system that really works in the back end for us. The beauty of our automations, it's what's really working in the back ends, you know. We are just attracting people, but what we are doing is to keep um, responding inquiries, because the result of that is a big result, the impact to our business. Because really, and if as what they said here in business, if we don't respond in seconds or how long, if we are advertising in Facebook, YouTube, or what platform, and then that platform will send to other people, will show it to other people, because it's a matter of how quick we can respond. So as much as we can in business, but in life, focused, for example, you are in school, you know, focus on that, you know, studying, because that creates 100% results when you pass that exam.
It's true.
the impact the impact of in that changed your life, you know.
Yes.
Next is the real applications. We always leave here with questions, Sister Teresa. Well, you know, because we also want to learn from you, not just sharing here and every day, but of course if we could learn from our viewers audience, so that helps us as well.
Okay, so for our audience, there's like two questions. How do you currently manage your time? And this second one is, what technique do you think will help you the most? So, like I said here, we're not expert. We're just sharing our experience, you know, what we learn in our journey, and how we can apply. Because it's nice to have that we can share what you like. Every, like I said, every person have unique. We have different opinion. We have different, you know, idea. So we will share, we already share ours. And for you, for the audience, if you have time, share your thoughts about this topic, and comments below if you wanna share your ideas, and we're really gladly to, you know, apply that in our journey. So
Yes. Thank you, Sister Ressa. That's amazing. You know, because we are open to learn and new things and new opportunities,
yes.
everything here. And we are what we are. Our goal is to have takeaways and apply it into our daily life. Because as what they said, it only takes one word you applied that could change your entire life. You know, and I believe that, and that is true, because in our business we have this because of course if the schedule is not fits into our daily, you know, like for example we're still in our full time, and we have this once a week millionaires masterminds that really teach us, guide us into the right path. I do watch replays, all the replays that I can, because it only takes one that I learned there and applied into my life that changed a lot. And it's true, I do agree based on my experience. So keep learning. That's what our goal are. Keep learning and apply it into your life as well. Because learning without applying it's is useless. But learning and applying at the same time, That's worth it. So if you found these management tips valuable to you, we did share a lot, and hopefully you can stop and play and have some takeaways. Start applied one techniques today, into your life. Don't wait until tomorrow, but today. So let us know in a comment section which one that you'll try first, and we will be happy to hear from you. And if you're looking for a way to create more free time freedom through a digital business, feel free to reach out to us if you resonate our stories of how we started this business from nothing, no business background, no computer background, very, very shy. But what we have is the determinations and we want to change our life. So thank you everyone, and we will be back again tomorrow for another topic. Always reach out to us if you have any questions. Take care and God bless you all. Happy
God bless
Sunday.
and happy